It's the deal, man. It's $5 It's AGTV. Taylor Gang. Push ain't the label. And look.
I wanna lighten the moment.
Yeah.
Talk about the OG, the late great John Singleton.
Jesus.
The man was my guy. He used to hang out with me in the Bronx and in Washington Heights. He was in places he shouldn't have been. Dominican after-hour joints with me. And we had the time of our lives together. And people don't know, I'll give you a Joker moment. He wanted me to play in the movie Shaft. And you know this guy's a real big actor. I don't know his name, the black dude, but he's huge now. But at the time, he wasn't huge. And John wanted me to play that role. But I was so caught up in that rap shit and running around show to show hanging, I missed out on that moment.
Wow.
Tell me about John Singleton. Tell me about Baby Boy. How did that come apart? How did that come about?
So we got something in common, man. My first movie role that John Singleton wanted me to do before I did Baby Boy was Shaft.
Wow.
And like you want me to be on a movie set, but I'm over here in the clubs, popping bottles with models and running through every video vixen I can, living my best life. And I can't even attempt to wrap my head around action, cut, check the gate on a movie set. So whatever the movie is, whatever it's about, you know, I'm not going to slow down anything that has to do with this music game that I've been praying and desiring my whole life. And then the weirdest thing is this, you know, I'm a hood nigga from South Central LA, born and raised, and as crazy as this may sound, one of my biggest fears was my niggas I grew up with saying, you went Hollywood. And then as I did movies and got into the game, I realized that going Hollywood is not a career choice, but it's when you started acting brand new. When you got your nose up in the air, you on some bougie diva shit, you got 40 niggas around you, you act like you can't touch, you can't call niggas back and back brand new. You running around here with nose jobs and all this goofy shit. So, you know, I'm at 9 billion in box office receipts, and I'm still not Hollywood. It's a career choice, but personality type.
Tyrese, how did you get this role, Baby Boy? Was it for you?
Baby Boy happened because
this Jody, Jody is iconic.
Yeah,
was that always? Did he write that for you?
Baby Boy happened. Jody was originally written for Tupac.
Hold up, Tyrese. Hold up. This is a Joker moment. Like, yo, you gotta stop. Jody was written for Tupac Shakur originally.
Jody was written for Tupac.
Wow, man.
Talk about it for years. He said to me, true story, when Pac was in LA shooting the video To Live and Die in LA, they shot it off of Crenshaw. Singleton's office was off of Crenshaw. He walked up to Pac in the middle of the video shoot and said, I wrote a movie for you. Pac was raised by his mom. Rest in peace, Miss Afeni Shakur. And he said, I got the perfect movie to tell your story. He wrote the movie for Tupac.
Wow.
And probably 5 to 6 months later, whatever the timeline was, rest in peace to the God, John was so traumatized and devastated about losing Pac. He put the whole movie Baby Boy on the shelf and was done. And then he ran into me and he said, "You remind me of Pac. You remind me of Pac. The way we laugh, we're opinionated, we're alpha, we're studied." He wasn't specifically comparing me to Pac. He just said, "You a real nigga from the West. You got this energy about you." And my mother had 4 kids that she raised on her own. And so I was the last child of 4, which I was literally a baby boy. It's in my office, baby. Singleton, Dre, picture. Okay. So basically he said, "I want you to play baby boy." And again, because I was on some goofy shit at the time, chasing my music career, I don't think I was ready. And so John kept calling, kept hitting me, ran into me, BET Awards, NAACP Awards, wherever I was out on my goofy shit chasing my music career, kept saying, baby boy, it's your movie, it's your movie." Fast forward, it's time for him to finally get baby boy off the ground. He said, "Where are you at?" I said, "I'm at the house." He said, "Send me your address." This is back when we had SkyTel 2-ways. I opened the door. I was there at the house by myself. He walked straight into my house, and I was like, okay, well, shit, what's going on? He got to my dinner table, Joe. He pulled out the script to baby boy. He said, "You've been avoiding me, nigga. This is your movie." I said, okay. Show you a picture real quick.
Wow. That was when it happened? No, but you got Dr. Dre in that one, huh?
Couple of years after. It was a conversation that Dre was supposed to do the soundtrack for Baby Boy.
Wow.
So he shows up to my dinner table with the Baby Boy script. He started reading the script to me because I didn't read it. He got like 7 to 10 pages in. He said, "Man, fuck this. You read the script." I looked at him. I was like, all right. So he sat there with his thick glasses on, looking down at his SkyTel 2-way, and he made me read the script cover to cover at my dinner table. And even after I read it, he left the crib. We had like a 2-hour conversation about the movie. I told him, "It's crazy. I really feel like I'm reading my life right now." And he said, "That's what I'm telling you, nigga. I keep telling you, this is your movie." So fast forward 4 months later, Kim Harden, the casting agent at the time, shout out to her, they said, "You're baby boy. You got the role." And then I ended up watching the movie, The Hurricane. They offered me the role, but I still never said yes to Jody. I watched the movie The Hurricane with Denzel Washington, where he played Reuben Hurricane Carter.
I watched that movie.
After I watched that movie, I knew it was time for me to become an actor. So shout out to Denzel Washington. He's the reason I'm at 9 billion box office receipts. His performance in that movie spoke to me and made me do something that I never wanted to do before I seen that movie. So instead of me saying yes to the role, I said to John Singleton, "I'm coming in to audition for the role, even though you gave it to me." So I went to the swap meet. I went and got my Chuck Taylors, my Dickies, my Ben Davison outfit, my T-shirt, my beanie, hanging it off my head. I went into the role, and if you go on YouTube right now, the footage of me auditioning for Baby Boy with Tyrese is all over the internet. You can watch it. Now, when Tyrese came in to audition for the role, I had already done my audition and earned the role by myself. And then after I earned the role that same day, he said, "Do you mind staying here? Because we got someone who wants to come in and play the role of Yvette. We got all these female actresses coming in for the role, and I'm nervous as shit, never acted a day in my life. Now this nigga want me to stay in the audition and help audition all of the females that's going to be opposite me, what's called a chemistry test. We went through like 15, 20 women. Taraji came in. She hit the shit completely out the park. $9 billion in box office receipts later, here I am.
Let me tell you something, my brother, man. I loved you and Jody. As Jody, it was iconic. That whole movie was just crazy. Shout out to Raji. Your mama, she's somebody for the women empowerment. The women empowerment week. We should track down to Raji. Women empowerment zone. Next week I'm doing all women. So I got Keisha Cole on Monday. I got Tamika Mallory on Tuesday. I'm trying to get Mary J. Blige, everybody, women empowerment zone.
You
right?
got it. You got to do.
Now let me tell you, you on two of the biggest franchise, Fast and Furious. First of all, guy like.
I'm gonna tell you a true story about Taraji, really quick.
Yes, sir.
Very important. Someone that I respect and look up to this day, because father of her child was murdered in the DC area. She left DC, Maryland area, came to LA with a hope and a prayer and a dream, and had probably $12 in her pocket. Single mother, father of her child, brutally murdered. There was probably 4 women that came in that no one has ever heard of. Everybody else who came in for the role were either currently on sitcoms or already established actresses that were already on. Taraji, no one ever seen, no one ever heard of, came in and had nothing to lose and hit the audition so out the park. She got that fucking role.
She fought for her life.
She fought for
her life.
Because she's like, look, I don't know who any of these other motherfuckers are. I don't care about their records, resume, or Wikipedia page. But this role right here, my life is depending on it. And she hit that thing so far out the park. John had the nerve to ask me, what do you think? I said, bro, I don't know if my opinion matters, but as far as what I just seen, I know who this, I don't want to even give away the names. I know this person, I know who that person is, but Taraji was undeniable, and the rest is history. So I'm proud.
You know, I don't want to add gasoline to fire, but it's a similar story I told to Ashanti when Irv called me and saved my life. Him and Jaru made What's Love for Me. They was thinking the Latino movement and J-Lo on the hook, but Ashanti had did the reference and she sounded so amazing that I was like, yo, let's use her on that. And that's one of her first songs that took off like that. And for me, I believe in artists. You know, sometimes I've had writers write hooks for certain artists in mind, and they do it so incredible that I'll leave them on the song because I don't think nobody can actually do it as well as them. I'm going to go to your 2 franchises, Transformers, Fast and Furious. You know, here we deal out of love.
Yep.
We love you. We love The Rock. Is everything straight with you and The Rock? Did y'all get back? Is everything good?
Next question.
Next question.
What's up? It's your #1 coke boy Chinks, and you watching AGTV.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Uncle Murder, aka Tell the Police to Suck a. And right now I'm rocking with AGTV. You already know. Bang.
That man really going out there getting that content, man. So salute the